Hey, welcome back to the channel. So, I'm going to attempt a 72-hour fast, water fast. But yeah, so as you all know, I'm also training for food challenges. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a max out meal right now. Right after the max out meal, I'm gonna do the 72-hour fast. It's gonna be crazy, so wish me luck. All right, just weighed myself. 134 pounds. Cooking my max out meal now. Kind of looks like food that you give to your dog. Here's my dinner, max out meal. It's just a bunch of low calorie stuff. Oh, absolutely smashed that veggie, egg whites, whatever it was. Okay, here we go, last bite. Let the fasting begin. All right, here's my weight after the max out meal. 141.8. All right, good morning. It's 10 a.m. and it's about 13 hours and 15 minutes since my last meal. Feeling a little bit hungry. Yeah, it's not too bad so far, but we'll see. I'm sure it's gonna get a lot worse. Okay, it's 22 and a half hours into my fast and I'm feeling pretty hungry right now. And you won't believe what's in front of me right now. Oh my gosh, look at this burger. I want to eat so bad. Alright, it's officially been 24 hours and 10 minutes since my last meal. Yeah, I was hungry, but the hunger subsided, so I'm feeling okay. Okay, it's 1 a.m. right now. I'm 28 hours into my fast, and I don't know, for some reason I just can't get to bed. I'm trying to sleep, but I mean, I sound tired, but I'm like not tired. I don't know, I feel quite alert, actually. It's weird. Good morning, Toronto. I think as I was like waking up from my dreaming, my stomach was like hurting a little bit. I think, I don't feel that tired. I don't feel like that fatigued yet, but it's not too bad, honestly. Energy levels feeling okay. Himalayan pink sea salt for my electrolytes. Let's go. Bottoms up. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Just tasting anything is so good. Oh. Okay, it's just past noon now. I'm 39 and a half hours into my fast. The hunger is real at this point. Yeah, I really want to eat. So it's just like this constant feeling of hunger right now. But I heard day 2 is the hardest, so yeah, just trying to like keep my mind occupied with like anything, just like working, just like sitting there and like thinking about the hunger is kind of tough, but also in its own way, a kind of a challenge as well. So I don't know, I'm enjoying the process for sure. You know me, anything that's hard, I really like.
That's what she said.
But we going strong. I can feel the autophagy just recycling all the cells in my body. It's like my body is going through mass tech layoffs right now. Unfortunately, it's just my body's just trying to condense everything and slim down. So yeah, all that shit's happening inside my body. Oh god. I'm 41 hours into my fast and it is rough. Brewed myself a cup of coffee here. This is so hard. Oh my god. 42 hours into my fast and it is almost 3 p.m. It is rough, but I'm gonna get through this. I feel so fatigued right now. Yeah, I don't even know. I can't even think straight. It's crazy.
I don't feel so good.
I feel like I'm turning into a mummy or a skeleton. I'm just like passing away. I feel like I'm on my deathbed right now, you know? It's just I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to pass away and leave this mortal realm. You don't understand. It's just if I'm tired. This is the moments when you're going through something difficult and something really hard where it takes a level of detachment from your mind and from your body. In order for me to overcome this moment and these feelings, I have to step back and realize that these signals that my body's giving me, like fatigue, tiredness and urges for like hunger to eat, to alleviate this pain, to alleviate this discomfort, and realize that these signals that my body and my mind are giving me, it's not me, it's not who I am, it's not my true self. And by doing that, I can really manage these feelings. And my true desires is that I want to overcome this challenge, and I want to overcome this moment, and I want to overcome these feelings. And it takes a level of introspection and realization about who you are and what your values are that gives you the power to push through moments like this. And for me personally, my true desires, my true values is that I want control. I want control over my mind. I want control over my body. I want control and freedom and peace with going about this life. The things that I really value is control and self-improvement, essentially. So by overcoming this challenge, overcoming these feelings, overcoming my emotions and my thoughts and my body, it gives me that control and it gives me that confidence in knowing that I can do difficult things. I'm improving in that way. So in the future, when I have some hardships in life, or I want to do something that seems interesting or fun or, challenging or hard, I know that I have the confidence to do it and to overcome it. And by having that, it gives me a sense of liberation. It gives me a sense of freedom. A lot of things that hold people back is their lack of belief in themselves, their doubtfulness. It's kind of like living a life where you're unsure, and there's a lot of burdens that come with that, right? If you're afraid of what might happen, if you're afraid of failing, if you're afraid that people might look at you strangely, if you're afraid of pain, if you're afraid of dying, or if you're afraid of losing something, I think these fears really hold you down and really burden you. It shackles you from doing all of the amazing things that you could be doing in your life. By building your character, building your confidence, building your sense of self, knowing who you are, what your values are, and believing in yourself to do these things releases you from those fears. It allows you to live a very free and liberating life. Okay, I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just kind of like having an existential crisis right now, because I'm like starving to death. Yeah, you can probably tell that like I'm kind of losing my mind here. I think this is probably like my lowest point in this challenge. But all the things that I just said, it's true. And since I kind of realized that, I'm very comfortable with this amount of discomfort that I'm actually feeling. And I know that after this, I'm gonna feel amazing. I'm gonna feel fulfilled because I conquered something challenging. Since I've kind of embodied that kind of value, even now in this moment where I'm feeling a lot of pain, a lot of discomfort, at the same time, I'm also feeling very fulfilled and actually very happy and very in tune with myself and my sense of fulfillment. So I'm actually quite happy right now, even though I am dying. I don't know, man. I'm just kind of messed in the head, but yeah, this is quite a low point. I got this. Just finished work, and crazily enough, I'm like dying. I feel like I'm short on breath, and I need to like manually breathe. It's so weird. It's like how exhausted I am. I really just kind of like want to lay down and do nothing, but I'm gonna try going for a walk and see how that goes. Hopefully I don't collapse from exhaustion, but you know, just like an extra challenge, I guess. Trying to go for a walk. First things first, I'm gonna drink some water with some Himalayan sea salt. You know, just get the electrolytes up again. Hopefully that will cure some of the exhaustion. Holy! Alright, we just made it to Stacked. Like, when I was walking, it felt like I just like finished running a marathon or something. Like, every step had to be so intentional. And like, I was just on the verge of collapsing on every step. Yeah, contemplating my life. I'm just waiting for God mode to happen. Apparently, once the growth hormones kick in, you start to feel amazing because your body starts getting used to consuming fat, and like the hunger goes away and your energy level rises. Essentially, like what happens is the body's actually designed for starvation or going for long periods without food, right? So intuitively, if you don't eat, you just feel exhausted all the time. But actually what happens is, as a survival mechanism, your body initiates growth hormones after a certain amount of time because it's like, oh crap, we're gonna starve to death, so we need to have enough energy to be successful in our next hunt, right? This is what happened like thousands of years ago. It like replenishes your muscles, it gives you a lot of energy so that you can hunt and then eat again. So I'm waiting for that to happen. I have no idea when that's gonna happen. Apparently it happens on day 3 or day 4. But until then, right now, I am feeling so exhausted. And hopefully I don't collapse. I gotta make it back home from here. But man, it's rough. I'll tell you right now, it is rough. Water fasting is quite challenging, but I'm loving it. Holy moly. Came home after the walk and just crashed out. It's about over 47 hours into my fast now. We're coming up on 48 hours. Like, I'm feeling not bad, you know, not too hungry anymore. It's nice to just like relax. Yeah, I'm just glad the walk is over. But you know what? We're coming up on the next challenge now. I'm about to take an ice cold shower. Oh my god. Let's go! Okay. Holy shit. I just got out of the shower. And it was a cold one. It was an ice cold one. Yeah, it's really hard. It's challenging every single time, but you know me, I'm freaking lost my marbles, so I love that kind of stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to see how it would compound with this fasting that I'm doing. Like, my body is already going through the motions, so I was just curious what it would feel like to do a cold shower. I kind of want to do like a warm one just to give my body a break after all of the hardships that I just put it through. But I was like, no, we're gonna do the cold shower, and boy, that was the hardest cold shower I've ever done. My body was just begging me not to do it, especially after a nice nap too, but now I feel like wide awake. Yeah, I feel amazing. It's just kind of like that mental clarity and that alertness. Can't believe we've made it this far. Feeling pretty good now. Good morning. Last night was pretty bad, honestly. I couldn't get to sleep until like 3 a.m. and the hunger hit hard. I thought I wasn't gonna wake up. I thought I was gonna just like die. You know, I was laying in bed, I was like, you know, I wonder what would happen if I just like passed away in my sleep from starvation. So there's still that discomfort, but at this point it's like you just kind of get used to it. Yeah, I'm hungry. That's just like my normal living state now, you know? Yeah, it just shows you how adaptable the human mind and human body is. You know, all of you people out there, you guys have a lot of potential. A lot of potential. It's time to head to the climbing gym. 64 hours into my fast. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm hoping when I get to the gym, I'll have some decent energy. Crazy thing, I'm actually doing 2 climbing sessions. Yeah, should be a good session. We'll see how it goes. All right, we just made it to Rock Oasis. Time to start the session. Okay, great. Thank you so much. All right, I'm about to do my first climb. Hopefully it should be. Hey, there's Nathan. Yeah, hopefully I don't collapse, but let's go. First one. All right, actually didn't feel too bad. I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good. I think I'm finally getting that second wind in the fast. Okay, I'm slowly warming up. Here in the climbing grades, it's like yellow's the easiest, then it goes orange, green, blue, purple, red, black, pink. And usually when I come to this gym, I can like project red and black tapes, which is like the third and second hardest. Very rarely I can project the pinks, but who knows? Who knows? It might be hard. We'll see. Oh my gosh, that purple, I can really feel my body. It's just like, I can pull hard if I need to, but in general, it's quite exhausting. So I'm definitely not 100% right now. All right, we're hunting for the most doable red in the gym. So we're thinking this blue-red tape.
It probably is hard. We're just like underestimating.
Yeah, we're just underestimating it, but yeah, who knows? You know, we're optimistic. We got this.
Is it hard?
It's doable. Let's freaking go flash the red while starving. It was totally my style though, so feeling more energized now actually. Let's go. Just need that hype.
Come on, man. Yeah. Yes, come on.
All right, I'm giving up on the black tape. We're gonna work this purple now. This purple red tape.
Just red tapes now.
No, even the red tapes are.
over there you'll like.
Oh, there's so many. Okay. Well, let's give this one a shot. Big dinos. I haven't done a dino yet, so it should be fun. Alright, just ended the climbing session. Overall, it's a pretty good session. Like, I have energy, but my body can only exert like 60% power, which is kind of a strange feeling. I don't know. But overall, I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah. Okay, I just made it back from Rock Oasis. Now I gotta meet up with one of my buddies, Sarge, at Base Camp Queen West. Alright, here we are, Base Camp. Second session. Oh my gosh, let's get it. Yeah, thank you. Hopefully I don't pass out. Alright, here we are. I'm with my boy Sarge.
Let me stand my head, bro.
Nah, you look fine. I'm just here as a cheerleader. I'm probably not gonna climb.
Oh, you're not?
I said everything in the gym, so. Alright, I still got some juice in me. Simon gave me a good spray climb. Okay, we just finished the climbing session. Just for fun, I figured, know what, I have some like decent energy. Let's see how many like fitness and climbing benchmarks I can hit right now. So first go on the foundation.
Holy shit.
1 AP, baby.
Come on, man. Come on, come on.
Yeah, not quite up, but that's okay. Oh, 20 millimeter.
Holy shit. Come on. You need food.
Just got home from the climbing gym. Less than 2 hours now until my fast is over. I got some bone broth. So excited. So we're about 30 minutes away from 72 hours on this fast, and I guess I just want to give a bit of a summary of how day 3 went. Honestly, it was amazing. Yeah, when people say you enter God mode on the 3rd day of fasting, it's 100% true. Yesterday was absolutely horrible, but today, although I was like tired and like exhausted, mentally I was like, I had a lot of energy. Honestly, I feel like I could go for longer, maybe like 24 more hours or even 48 more hours. But you know, this is my first attempt at like a 72-hour fast, so I'll just stop it here. But yeah, the fast is breaking soon. See you then. All right, the fast is done. 72 hours is done. I'm gonna eat for the first time in 72 hours. So I got some chicken bone broth here. Here we go, first bite. It's quite bland actually. Quite bland. This is just to wake up the digestive system. But I think I'm gonna add some salt because I don't think there's enough salt in it. Yeah, it's been a crazy 72 hours. Wow, it was a crazy experience. I'm so glad I did it. I learned so much from this experience. You know, a lot of people ask me like why I do these things, why do I like torture myself? You know, you heard it from when I was having that existential crisis yesterday, but why fasting? Well, first of all, yeah, it was like a challenge that I wanted to do. But now that I've done fasting, I feel confident in my abilities to do it again. And it feels like now it's another tool under my tool belt. So, you know, if I want to lose fat over a short period of time, I know that, okay, I can just fast for like 3, 4, 5 days or whatever. And this gives me a lot of like flexibility and a lot of freedom to do other things. So as you know, I'm doing a lot of food challenges these days. So when I do those, it could potentially be a lot of calories, right? And I could potentially gain a lot of fat from that. I also climb pretty heavily as well, and I want to still be a strong climber. If I do a lot of competitive eating, I still want to climb hard. Maybe I have like a project that I want to work on for the month. I can get my weight down to perform at climbing. So it's just one of those things that lets me have more flexibility and have more control over my body, which is something that I value. Oh, that bone broth is so good though. Woo! So happy. And another thing that going through some of these hardships teaches me, honestly, just to be really grateful about things that I have, because after not eating for 72 hours, you know, I have a lot more respect for food. You know, during these times of hardship, it just reminds me like how blessed and how fortunate I am, and not just with food. You know, I'm so lucky and blessed to have a loving family, great friends, just the opportunity to experience so many things in my life, and it also gives me a lot of gratitude towards a lot of the conveniences that we have in our lives, and that it helps with my positivity and just like my mindset about a lot of things. So if you're watching this, I'm really grateful for you. I'm grateful for all of my friends, all of my climbing friends, everyone that I've ran into. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, the bone broth is so good! Woo! Holy 132. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Crazy.
I went down to 142 pounds. When I initially started, I was 134, and then I had the max out meal, which bumped me up to like 141.4 or 2 or something like that. And then I went down to 132. So since after that meal, I almost lost 10 pounds. I mean, like 99% of it is like water weight, but 3 days of 0 calories, that's about like 6,000, 7,000 calories deficit, which is about 2 pounds, right? So it kind of makes sense. 134 pounds to 132 pounds, it kind of makes sense. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this journey with me. Let's see what life brings next. Thanks so much for watching. Yeah, I really, really appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next video. Let's go! Woo!